heavyweight battle. We've got Donovan Razor Ruddock, the number 10 ranking WBC World Heavyweight contender. He's in the gold trunks with the red trim. He's 15 wins, only 1 defeat, 1 draw, 8 wins by knockout, taking on the veteran Robbie Evans from Jersey City, New Jersey. Larry, both of these young fighters have really been around, but right now, let's go up for the introductions of this heavyweight battle. Here is Joe McHugh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second half of the feature attraction of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing. These are heavyweights. Introducing in the corner to my right in the blue corner, he weighs in at 216 pounds. He hails from Toronto, Canada. Here is Donovan Razor Ruddock. And his opponent in the corner to my left, from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 233 pounds, here is Robbie Evans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the man in charge, Rudy Baffle.
Okay, gentlemen, you've both received your pre-fight instructions. I want a clean break at all times, and I'm looking forward to a clean contest. Watch your low blows, watch your holding and hitting. Any questions? All right, good luck to both of them. Let's shake hands.
All right, we're ready with this heavyweight battle, world-class heavyweight action. Donovan Razor Ruddock in the gold trunks with the red trim, in the blue with the white trim, Robbie Evans. Robbie Evans knows what he's doing, Larry. He's been in there with the likes of James Broad, Tony Tucker, the list goes on and on. In his last fight in London, England, he was ahead on all the judges' cards against Tyrell Biggs, was butted in the 5th round, and the fight stopped due to a very severe cut. Razor Ruddock ranked number 10 in the world by the WBC. In his last fight, soundly defeated former WBA champion Mike Weaver. As a matter of fact, it seems he retired Mike Weaver.
Well, I'll tell you, I work with Razor. He's a good boxer, got a good jab. He's very quick. He stays on the outside, and he uses that jab, and he's pretty quick.
Razor Ruddock looking for a victory here tonight, move him up the heavyweight ranks. A title shot certainly in the near future. Robbie Evans would like to upset that apple cart and move himself up into that title picture. The heavyweight title picture today being basically wide open.
Well, I tell you, Robbie says he's coming here to fight. He's in best shape that he's been in a long time, working with Jerry Cooney, and he says he's going to upset Razor. Let's see what happens.
The last 4 weeks, Evans has spent working with gentleman Jerry Cooney, and I understand reports coming out of that camp, Evans gave Cooney all he wanted and then some, including putting a big knot on the nose of Jerry Cooney. I believe you have another name for him. What is it, Looney Cooney? Is that right?
Looney Cooney.
And, of course, Looney Cooney or Jerry Cooney, whatever you want to call him, getting ready for his battle against Michael Spinks. Who do you like in that fight, Larry?
Of course, Jerry Cooney, without a doubt. He's being knocked out.
Left-right combination by Razor Ruddock. And you can definitely tell that Razor Ruddock has spent some time in the ring with Larry Holmes. Got a good left jab, good hand speed, very good defensive boxer. Right now, taking his time, looking for an opening for his shots. Feeling his way with that jab. A snapping left jab, stopping Evans when he comes in. Robbie Evans weighing in tonight's battle, 233 pounds. Razor Ruddock, 216 3/4 pounds. Joe McHugh introduced Ruddock from Toronto. He's now living in Los Angeles. Larry, I know you have very high regards for Razor Ruddock. You served as your sparring partner for a few fights, and I know you told me a little earlier this man could be a future champion.
Oh, yeah, he's got all the ability. He's a good boxer. He moves. He throws the jab. Only thing he don't do is put a right hand behind the punch. And he gets hit with the right hand, too. As you see, Robbie just landed a blazing right hand.
Brought to you by Larry Holmes presents Professional Boxing, a division of Larry Holmes Sports Corps. And Service Electric Productions is proud to bring you this Super Sports exclusive. And now Evans going down with that left jab to the midsection, hoping to drop the guard of Ruddock. But Ruddock doubling up on that left hook. Larry, I'm impressed with the hand speed of Razor Ruddock.
Oh, he's about one of the fastest heavyweights out here today. And there's no question about he got a hand speed, because anytime a guy can match my speed, you know, you got to say that the guy can fight. And Razor Ruddock can fight.
I was going to say, Larry, now that the gloves are up on the wall, at least for the moment, since you're not there, there's really no quickness out there, no speed in the heavyweight division. It's all walk-in, slug, no finesse, no quickness, no snappy left jabs anymore. But Razor Ruddock certainly shows me a lot of that.
Oh, yeah. See, you know, he's fighting this kid here. This kid, Robbie, he's a veteran fighter. If you notice, Razor throws on right hand, and this kid, Robbie, blocked the right hand. If you notice, he just landed a couple punches on Razor and had him up against the rope. And Razor cannot allow this because he builds confidence this way.
Robbie Evans told us
Good left hook by Robbie. Good left hook by Robbie.
He told us before the fight he's coming here to win and upset Razor Ruddock, move himself into that title picture. Razor Ruddock putting everything behind those punches.
So is Robbie. Robbie's doing the same thing, and I tell you, Mike, they're trying to take each other out quick, because anything can happen in a heavyweight. When heavyweight fights, what Razor's doing, though, he's pulling his head back. He's so confident that he cannot be confident because Robbie's throwing punches from anywhere.
Obviously, those last 4 weeks spent with Jerry Cooney have gotten Robbie Evans in tip-top condition. I believe that was the right hand by Razor Ruddock.
He counted right in there with the right hand. But Razor got to take his time now. That's what he got. He got the blood coming out of Robbie's nose. He's got to take his time.
That right hand hurt him. Again, I'm impressed. Ruddock didn't rush in there wildly to try and finish off Robbie Evans. He's taking his time. 10 round, originally from Jamaica, then Canada, now living in Los Angeles, California. He's taking on the veteran Robbie Evans. As we mentioned in Ruddock's last fight, he soundly defeated former WBA champion Mike Hercules Weaver and seemed to have sent Weaver into retirement. In Evans' last fight, he was leading on all the judges' scorecards against Tyrell Biggs in London, England, then was headbutted, and the bout was stopped on cuts in the 5th round.
What Robbie is doing, he's doing a good punch, Mike. He put a left hook and then a right hand behind it. He's trying to sneak it in. He seems like he takes his time, and then when he sees it, he tries to put a little power behind it. So Ruddock got to be very careful on this right hand that this boy is throwing behind the left hook. So there's the right hand and left hook.
And out goes the mouthpiece of Robbie Evans.
It was a good left uppercut by Razor Ruddock that caught Robbie.
Left-right combination, and Razor Ruddock with pinpoint accuracy on those punches. Again, a smashing left jab. It's like a ramrod. Oh, a wicked right uppercut. That about took the head off of Robbie Evans. Another right uppercut by Razor Ruddock. And Evans hanging right in there. If you want a question, can Evans take a punch? Just ask Jerry Cooney. That was a devastating right uppercut.
It was a nice feint that Razor put on him. He started through the right hand, then he turned it into a right uppercut. That was a good punch.
Another thing, Larry, that impresses me about Ruddock, he mixes his punches up. He doesn't do the same thing every time. We could very well be looking at a future heavyweight champion of the world right here with Razor Ruddock. And I know you said to me earlier that you feel that Ruddock has the style to beat a Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah, because he stays on the outside and he moves. He's not there flat-footed, and he got that left jab going. See, Mike Tyson would be a piece of cake, I would say, for a guy like Razor Ruddock when Razor get that experience, because he's young enough and he stays on the outside, keep that jab going, and he just got to be able to keep those hands up a little higher so that you don't get hit with those left hooks like he's doing every now and then.
Holmes, we're seeing a great heavyweight battle right now. Donovan Razor Ruddock against Robbie Evans. You mentioned what he might do against Mike Tyson, and the way Tyson rushes in with you, I know if Ruddock caught him with one of those right uppercuts, things have got to fly.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, Ruddock making a little mistake, like he keeps his hands down, his left hand down, and he don't have the experience to pull away from those punches, and this is what he's got to correct. He got to correct that left hand because he's got it down, and Mike Tyson throws that good overhand right hand.
Get off, Bobby!
Well, you know, Larry, in the boxing game, they say it's better to give than to receive, and you want to keep those hands up at all times to make sure you're not on the receiving end. Pinpoint punching accuracy on the part of Donovan Razor Ruddock. And a victory tonight, Ruddock told me, over Robbie Evans would put him right up in the ring. And Ruddock took a solid right hand.
See, Razor cannot wait. See, Razor's waiting now. He's a little tired, but he can't wait. He got hit with that right hand.
And that shook the socks on Razor Ruddock.
Well, this is a good fight for Razor because he hasn't fought in a while, and this is good for him.
And these two heavyweights are throwing bombs in there. Let me tell you that. Forget the small artillery. We've gone with the big weapons. Evans told me he's been working with Jerry Cooney the last 4 weeks. He says, what can Ruddock hit me with that Cooney hasn't hit me with? He said, I've been beating Jerry Cooney around the ring. He says, I'm going to beat Razor Ruddock, put myself into that heavyweight title picture.
And what he said, too, he's going to upset this fight. He said he's going to win this fight. And I tell you, he's throwing some good punches, and Razors have slowed up a little bit. And you can't slow up holding on a little bit now because he's getting tired. You got to stay busy.
Another right hand like that, and Evans could very well be an upset victor. He tried. We're back. Robbie Evans against Razor Ruddock. And we have got a heavyweight war on our hands. The veteran trying to upset the number 10 ranking WBC heavyweight contender. And Evans comes out firing again. Left hook, double left hook by Razor Ruddock. A solid right hand by Razor, and a right to the midsection, a left right, and Razor now is trying to put away Robbie Evans trapped inside that corner. And referee Rudy Battle giving a standing 8 count to Robbie Evans. And that very well may have saved Robbie Evans, but Razor, a left-right combination on the ropes, and referee Rudy Battle stepping in and stopping this battle. Larry, some of the fans not unhappy, very unhappy with that. However, they weren't receiving those punches that Razor Ruddock was throwing at, I'm excited, at Robbie Evans.
Well, I thought the referee did a good job, but what I would have done if I was referee, I would not have gave the standing 8 count. I would have let the fight go on a few more seconds, see exactly what happened. Then I would have stepped in like that. The people around here in this area is not used to standing 8 counts, and really that is the amateur rules, and I don't appreciate standing 8 counts either.
Yes, Larry, and I agree with you. It comes from the amateurs, and only within the last year and a half has that been allowed in the state of Pennsylvania in professional boxing. But again, as you say, the referee should just watch it, and when the guy's had enough, if it's that serious, he should stop it to save a fighter from further injury. Left hook, double left hook by Razor Ruddock. A solid right hand by Razor, and a right to the midsection, a left right, and Razor now is trying to put away Robbie Evans trapped inside that corner. And referee Rudy Battle giving a standing 8 count to Robbie Evans. And that very well may have saved Robbie Evans, but Razor, a left-right combination on the ropes, and referee Rudy Battle stepping in and stopping this battle. Larry, some of the fans not unhappy, very unhappy with that. However, they weren't receiving those punches that Razor Ruddock was throwing at, I'm excited, at Robbie Evans.
Well, I thought the referee did a good job, but what I would have done if I was referee, I would not have gave the standing 8 count. I would have let the fight go on a few more seconds, see exactly what happened. Then I would have stepped in like that. The people around here in this area is not used to standing 8 counts, and really that is the amateur rules, and I don't appreciate standing 8 counts either.
Yes, Larry, and I agree with you. It comes from the amateurs, and only within the last year and a half has that been allowed in the state of Pennsylvania in professional boxing. But again, as you say, the referee should just watch it, and when the guy's had enough, if it's that serious, he should stop it to save a fighter from further injury and not give a standing 8 count. However, referee Rudy Battle chose to do so just to take a look at him. He saw what he wanted to see. Razor came back with some pinpoint accurate punches. Referee Rudy Battle wisely stepping in because he was really nailing Robbie Evans. A very tremendous battle by both of these fine heavyweights. Right now, let's go up for the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 58 seconds of the 5th round, referee stops the fight. Here is the winner, Donovan Razor Ruddock.
Panera makes the second defensive